I just wanted to come on. I hope you can hear me. My sound is, I'm new to all this. Didn't even do social media 2 years ago. Found my voice with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard court case, and I haven't shut up since. And that's after years in the aftermath of domestic violence where you believe your voice isn't good enough. The aftermath of that regime that's inbuilt in you. And you know what I've established and realised is that unbalance I do not like, and that's naturally connecting a dot because of growing up in such unbalance. There's truth, there's lies, there's wrong, there's right, there's happy v sad. And that's it. It's black and white for me, and that's how I navigate in the way I speak. I try and be balanced. I try and strike comparisons in order for me to be able to back myself, to have a voice, to enable me, to protect me so I can back me. And I just want to speak about yacht girls and all that I see in that, in how striking a comparison and how it's glamorized almost. And for me, growing up in the way I did, I've seen a lot of stuff. I was in a refuge at 14, homeless, no clothes on my back. I was pregnant at 16. And this was all because of my life and how it led up to that place, the failures of a step parent who abused and living in a home of Dungeons and Dragons, not believing in yourself, not being propelled. And again, why I speak on the likes of Meghan and Amber Heard and anyone that wants to come out and claim what it is to be a victim, I will speak out on, because I see the love and care these people had. And when they start playing games with that on the main stage with no real belief or knowledge on what that is and what that entails and how it impacts your life forever. And it's a constant battle. And these yacht girls, and I see how glamorized it is, and these women that want to climb the ladder. They want bigger roles in movies. They want to be seen. They want to be acknowledged. And they put themselves out there to do this, in how people look up at that. And it's like, oh, yacht girls. And actually, you know, there are so many people, so many girls born into homes like mine who find themselves really vulnerable to people out there who maybe find themselves doing the same lines of entertainment of people, but not because they want to climb a ladder. It's because they are at rock bottom and they have no other choice. Their mind, their trauma will tell them that that's what they deserve, that's what they're worth. This is what they need to do to achieve or just be acknowledged or to be loved. And this is what I really struggle with all of this. And it's the same with the drugs in the way that anyone that comes from money and it's just having fun on the weekends out, this is recreational. When actually there are so many young men who take drugs because they grew up in homes like this, or they've experienced trauma, who probably find themselves, you look at these celebrities and they're doing their drugs, and they would, if you find yourself in a situation with an estate of a park estate where you've got more poverty and a group of men, boys, find themselves taking drugs, and these people would look down on these people. They would look down on these thugs. But if you've got money and you're working in these circles, this is okay. This is okay. It's okay to do that. It was okay for Harry to do drugs because his trauma, it was how he dealt with that pain. Yet there are so many boys out there, so many men that line our prisons who have been wronged and have experienced trauma, who don't gain or gauge that same support or sympathy for the way they've gone. And they felt like they had no choice because they wasn't given the tools in life that Harry did. They weren't given charities to be the face of this stage, this platform. Every opportunity growing up, every opportunity was taken away. And they find themselves exactly in the same place, but the difference being these people like these yacht girls and these celebrities that take drugs just for fun, just recreational, will look down on these ones on the park or in prisons, or look down on these women who find themselves that they had no choice and they were left vulnerable from the life that they were given from people that have wronged them also. And I suppose I just wanted to speak to that because it annoys me when I see this glamorous with a Panama hat in the bikini clad girls, when there are skills out there where it's not so glamorous and they were wronged and they're not doing it to further themselves. They're doing it just to feel something, or to feel love, or just survive, or to feed themselves. And I just wanted to speak to that, really, because that it really gets to me when I see the privileged on this stage taking advantage of their platform, that name, and it's looked up to. Yet if you haven't got the money, it's looked down to. And these people don't get seen and don't get heard, yet these ones up there get looked up to, applauded and awarded.